We are in the motorhome and we're currently on our way to the CRICK Boat Show 2021. This is our first time coming to the boat show, so we don't really know what to expect. Some people have said that it's going to be quieter than normal because of the COVID restrictions, so we'll see how it goes. But the car park looks quite busy, so it should be a good day. We'll see you all inside the show. This will be Percy's first time anywhere like this, where there's going to be loads of people and loads of dogs, so we'll see how he gets on. Well, it's been a little bit daunting for him so far, so he's been barking at all the other dogs. Let's hope he settles down. We've got all 3 dogs with us, and we've got the doggy stroller for Phoebe because she's nearly 14, so she can't walk all day. We've had a few funny looks, and some woman says that she's seen it all now, but you know what, don't really care. At least Phoebe can come with us and we haven't got to leave her in the motorhome on her own. This is the first boat we come across, Falcon. She's electric powered. We didn't get to go and see the inside because there was quite a few people waiting and we didn't want to wait around with the dogs, so this is just the outside. It's a nice boat though, I like the colour. So as you can see, there's a lot of people here, loads of people having the lunch. We were being tight and we made our own sandwiches and took them with us, only because we didn't want to sit among everybody with the dogs and if they were being naughty, barking at everyone.
Mind you, we did buy 2 ice creams and that cost £7, so it's probably a good job we packed our lunch.
Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll. Rosie and Jim, and John, he steers the boat.
We're off now to go and see the old working boats. So just as we got here, it just started to rain, typical. Anyway, this is Sculptor. This was built in 1935 and was used as a firefighting facility during World War II, and it was retired in 1985. This boat, Purton, was built in 1936 and retired in 1989. When these boats were working, can you believe that a family used to live in this small compartment? This was actually the perfect place to get your dogs used to other dogs. Every other person had one.
See my chopper?
After being here a couple of hours, Percy finally started getting used to other dogs and stopped barking. I think he was actually starting to enjoy himself. Now it's time to go and have a walk on some boats and get some ideas of layouts for our boat. And if you haven't seen already or you can't remember, this is what our boat looks like currently. If you'd like to see what it looks like when it's all done, then subscribe to the channel. Now this boat I think is called Grace. And the new owner had just bought it a few weeks ago and he had it at the show so people would go on and have a look around. I'm not sure I'd want hundreds and hundreds of people over 3 days traipsing through my boat, touching things and looking at things, but never mind. Anyway, I asked if I could film and he said yeah, as long as I don't open any cupboards. So this is the first layout. I like this one actually with the dinette, so you can have a look for yourself. And this is the second boat, which has got a slightly different layout. It hasn't got the dinette part and the kitchen is in like a L shape. We got chatting to the owner of this. He'd just bought it. He hadn't actually moved on yet. I think he was moving on the evening after the show finished or the day after the show had cleaned it all up. He was naming it after his mum who had recently passed away. So yeah, he let us go on and have a look around. So we've just looked around a couple of the boats and got some ideas going forward what we're going to have for our boat. We do like the dinette, but it does compromise the living space, so we're going to have to make our minds up whether we have the dinette or not. So we're just going to come and chill out on the grass for a little bit, have some ice creams, and here Percy meets a dog that's his lookalike, just a bigger version. To meet up with another YouTuber called We're on the Move. I'll put the link down below, and we got to meet their 2 puppies. It was nice. So that's pretty much all I filmed over the 3 days. We had a really nice time. The weather wasn't great on Saturday, but Friday and Sunday was nice. It looked really busy there, but speaking to a few people who've been in previous years, they said it's like half the size of what it normally is, and they usually do take boats down the canal for trips and such. So yeah, there wasn't any of that this year. But overall, I think they did a good job in the current situation. So we were happy we went. It was good for the dogs to socialise with other dogs, especially Percy, because he's only young. So all in all, it was a good 3 days. So we'll probably be back next year. All right, that's all. Bye.